Hey there, history lovers. Today we're diving deep into the vault of forgotten stories to uncover 7 truly bizarre and fascinating historical facts you probably never heard in school. These aren't your typical fun facts. These are the weird, the wild, and the unbelievably true. Let's get started. Real vampire graves have been found in Europe. Sounds like something out of a horror movie, right? But in countries like Poland and Bulgaria, archaeologists have discovered skeletons buried with stones stuffed in their mouths and stakes driven through their chests. Why? Because people in the Middle Ages believed these corpses might rise from the dead as vampires. One inscription even said, "Do not return." Talk about eternal anxiety. The ancient Greeks theorized black holes. You thought black holes were a modern discovery. Well, ancient Greek philosophers like Democritus and Leucippus, back in 400 BCE, imagined objects so massive that not even light could escape them. That's eerily close to our modern definition of black holes. They didn't have telescopes, but they had imagination. Sometimes science begins as a story. A fake corpse fooled the Nazi army. In 1943, the British launched a top-secret mission called Operation Mincemeat. They planted fake military documents on a dead body, dressed it up like a British officer, and dropped it off the coast of Spain. The Nazis found the body and believed every word in the fake documents. The deception caused them to misplace thousands of troops, giving the Allies a huge advantage. One fake corpse, thousands of lives saved. The Mongols used plague victims as biological weapons. Think biological warfare is a modern thing. Think again. During the 14th century, Mongol forces laid siege to a city in modern-day Ukraine. They catapulted plague-infected corpses over the walls to infect the population inside. Many historians believe this tactic helped spark the Black Death's spread across Europe. Yup, plague as a medieval missile. The faces on playing cards are based on real people. Ever wonder who the kings in your deck of cards are? They're not just random drawings. In fact, the French standard deck represents real historical figures. King of Hearts, King David, King of Spades, Alexander the Great, King of Clubs, Charlemagne, King of Diamonds, Julius Caesar. So next time you're playing poker, remember, you're literally gambling with history. The Ottoman Empire had a man who flew with a rocket. In the 17th century, an Ottoman man named Lagari Hassan Chalabi allegedly launched himself into the air using a homemade rocket filled with gunpowder. According to the famous traveler Evliya Çelebi, he flew into the sky, then glided down safely into the Bosphorus using some sort of parachute. This may be the first manned rocket flight in history. Was it real or just legend? We may never know. But the story? Unforgettable. Australia once went to war against birds and lost. This one's unbelievable, but 100% real. In 1932, Australian farmers were overwhelmed by emus, huge, fast, flightless birds. The government responded by sending soldiers with machine guns. The result? The emus outran the bullets, scattered brilliantly, and basically won the war. It's known as the Great Emu War. Birds won, humans 0. History isn't just kings, wars, and treaties. Sometimes it's rockets, vampire graves, and giant birds with a grudge. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more weird history every week. See you in the next one.